All right, Alexa, so now that we've talked a little bit about what the environment here is going to look like, is there any questions that you have about our experience that we're going to have in here?
I don't think so.
All right, well then, I guess that leads me to ask you, where would you like to start today?
Let's see. I went to work today. My boss was being my boss again, which was...
Can you explain to me a little bit about what being your boss means?
Yeah, my boss is a little condescending at times. I was trying to help one of the students, and she doesn't really let me kind of do my thing. Like, she doesn't really trust me in my job, I feel like, and it's frustrating to me because I know that I'm helping my student, but she kind of likes to come in out of nowhere and kind of take over, and sometimes it's annoying.
So what I'm kind of hearing you say is that although you're putting forth this effort and you're trying your best at your job, you still feel like your boss has her doubts in you?
Yeah, I think she tries to just always be right. And yeah, she doesn't have the trust in me, I guess, that I kind of want her to have. But I don't know if that's me or if that's just the way that she is, and I need to accept that. So I'm kind of struggling with how to interact with her.
Right. Have you tried talking to her about
No.
this at all?
No, I'm not good at that. Yeah, not good with confrontation.
So you haven't tried confronting your boss yet.
Right.
Is there any specific examples you have of her with this, as you said, condescending or not trustworthy attitude?
Yeah, tons. It happens like every day. Not every day. That's probably a little dramatic, but I will be explaining a problem to a student. The student will ask me for help. And I'm a parent, I understand that, she's above me, and she's there to kind of correct me when I'm doing something wrong, but I'd be trying to help a student, and she'll just like interject and interrupt, and I kind of think that like I have it and I'm good to go, and I don't really need her to jump in like that, but I guess I get the feeling that she thinks she knows better, which sounds silly when I say it out loud.
I mean, it's not silly because you are trained to do your job, and you were trying to do what you were trained to do, and it's kind of like, how do you feel you perform when you keep getting interjected?
Definitely makes me frustrated at her, but also makes me question, like, well, am I not doing this right, or am I not?
Those interjections, those interjections are what are driving you to get frustrated with your boss and feel like she doesn't trust you.
Yeah.
Okay.
And yeah, sometimes I think I'm being dramatic about it, and that I should just, trust that she's giving something meaningful to the situation, but it's tough when it kind of just like messes up the flow between me and my student, when she interrupts us when we're, figuring out stuff on our own.
So what I'm hearing you saying is, whenever she does that and you get frustrated, you think you're overreacting? Or you said being overdramatic.
Yeah. Sometimes I think I'm being dramatic, and I should just, trust that she has valuable input, but sometimes I also think, like, lady, can you step out?
Give me my own space,
Yeah,
let me do my job. No,
yeah, kind of like trusting me in my professionalism, in my job, I guess.
So could you give me maybe an example where she has trusted you, or times that she has kind of like given you independence?
Well, she does give me a lot of compliments at my job. Anytime a new student comes in, she's like, oh, this is Miss Alexa, like, she's awesome, you're gonna love her, which makes me feel great. It makes me feel like, she does think that I'm performing well. But then when I actually am trying to do my job and she's in the room, I feel like she's kind of wants to like have that connection with the student that I have.
Oh, I see what you're saying. So it's not so much your performance, it's the fact that you're one-on-one with the students?
Maybe. I think that.
Yeah, she gives you, it sounds like she does, compliment you and gives you a lot of compliments.
She does.
Or a lot of encouragement.
She does, for sure.
Yeah, could you, so you said you've been very frustrated with your boss. Is there anything else at work that kind of leads you to feel that way, or?
I don't know. Work is work.
Yeah.
Working full time and going to school is a lot, so I think maybe that has some effect on my frustrations at work because I'm kind of always thinking about the other things I have to do.
Those are long days too. I mean, it sounds like. Could you tell me a little bit about school? How's that going?
School's going well. Really like it.
That's good. You smiled when you talked about school, so clearly, you seem to be enjoying that.
Yeah, I wish I could get paid to go to school. And
When